Oh man, what's up, guys? Keep it going for the Idiot Box for having us all out here. This is amazing. It's awesome. You guys get a real nice show, and I am unemployed, so it's just nice to have a reason to be anywhere right now. This is sweet. Yeah, I'm unemployed. I used to wait tables. Anyone else done that job before? Heroes, give it up for them. All of them. The foot soldiers of brunch, ladies and gentlemen. It's an amazing profession. Waiting tables is a lot of fun. It's a real neat job where you bring people food while you are the hungriest that you've ever been in your entire life. That's what serving is like in a restaurant. I've never understood why we do it that way, you know? Like, it doesn't make sense to me because I feel like people come to restaurants expecting reliable food recommendations. I can say from experience that the least qualified group of people to be giving food recommendations are the starving. It's just, it doesn't work like that. I would have people come in and be like, what looks good to you? And I would just be like, all of it. It's just everything. You get so weird. I don't think you should be allowed around people after like 10, 12 hours of not eating, you know? I feel like you get real weird. You get to a point where you're just like, I don't care what you get. I'll give it to you for free if you eat it with your bare hands and let me watch, you know? I want to see you lick the sauce off those fingies, you know? It's just, we're gonna cut you right now. You're going home. A lot of servers that I know would eat food off of people's plates in the kitchen. That happens a lot. Yeah, that's a big thing. I feel like people who have never like waited tables will hear about that and be like, no, there's no way that happens. Like, there's no way the chef would let that happen. And it's like, the chef hasn't slept in 4 days and drives a stolen car. So it's... that is the least of his worries at this point, you know. It's been a weird couple of years, right? I went through a breakup in February of 2020. Yeah, you guys remember February 2020, right? It's that month that you spent not appreciating the little things enough. That's when I was going through my breakup. Yeah, I was in a long-distance polyamorous relationship with another comedian. Yeah. That is a joke that used to have a punchline until people just started laughing at that scenario alone. Every audience I've met has been like, my guy, the only joke there is your choices. You don't need to do anything more. It was a rough breakup, but I feel like it did have its upsides. I feel like all breakups kind of do. You know, like for example, have you ever been so lonely from a breakup that your apartment felt bigger? I will say it's kind of the perfect consolation prize. It's pretty sweet, you know. I live in New York. My apartment is tiny. I felt like I jumped a tax bracket that day. I was like, this is 1% territory we're entering now. My roommate had gone out of town that weekend. My partner came over, broke up with me, and left. And immediately, I was just like, was I always in a king-size bed, or was I just happy? You know. Is that how this works? Nothing unlocks the potential of your space quite like that kind of loneliness, you know? Like that entire week I was just wandering around my now enormous apartment, just like, I am devastated, but also, I never knew I could hula hoop in here. It's gotta count for something. I feel like that should be every interior designer's like first piece of advice, you know? Like if that was me, I was an interior designer and a couple came to me and they were like, we want to make our living room feel more spacious. I'd be like, one of you should leave. That's the best I got. It's hard to go through that kind of loneliness, especially if you're a depressed person. Any other depressed people here? I went on antidepressants a couple of years ago. My psychiatrist put me on Lexapro. It's been great. I remember going through like my meeting with her about the side effects, and she was like, you may experience a decreased tolerance to alcohol. You may also experience delayed orgasm. And I was like, word. I'm going to be spending less on drinks, and I'm going to be having sex for longer. Are those the things that are supposed to be making me less depressed? Like, is that how the drug works? Is it actually doing chemical things to my brain, or is it just making minor things more convenient for me? I really wish it had been true, and she'd be like, no, that's how it works. Like, you could also go on Zoloft. That one means you'll always find parking. you've got Prozac. That one just makes your extended family a little bit less racist. So, all right, that's been it for me. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much.